Good morning, everybody. I don't know if you guys can see me or not. Can you now? Can you now? It is 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, no, 2:41. Sorry about that. And I just realized over the last 3 or 4 years, I've never shown my dash in everything that's in the truck. I've never given you a truck tour or anything. I'm not going to give you one tonight neither, because it's too dark. But I can show you my dash and what I see at night and what everything kind of does. So let me go ahead and do that by killing this light. This is kind of my dash. Well, part of it. The instrument panel anyway. Yeah, this truck is a lot different than my old one. This is all digital. This is all, it's like a tablet built in here. It changes when I drive. And there's some buttons where I could change what I read here. So like right now I could see my fuel economy, how many miles I've driven so far since the truck was brand new. Yep, I broke 40,000 miles. This truck had 700. Yep, wow, it's 700 now. I started out right at 700. I guess those were test miles. So, yeah, put some miles on this truck since I've had it the last couple months. But you got your battery, your volts, and your oil pressure, water, and then your RPMs, obviously. And your fuel, and miles per hour. Then over here, you got stuff that you won't find in your car usually, like your how much pressure you apply to your brake pedal. You know, and then here you got your air gauges, because I do have air brakes. It's a tractor trailer. So you got your air brakes, and then this is something new that I've never had in any other truck. It's DEF fluid. So not only do you put diesel in, but nowadays you put DEF in. Which, what I've been told and what it smells like, it's basically urine. And it's supposed to cut down on emissions. I don't know. I think they've proven that it really doesn't. It's just like urinating into a tank and it mixes with your fuel. It doesn't really do anything. And that's actually what it smells like. It smells like urine. They just dye it blue. I don't know. Well, on this side of the steering wheel, we have some switches, if I can get them on here. If I'll focus. So you got, this is your dash brightness. Here we got light. Oh, let's see if we can do this here. So I could turn a red light on down below. Roxanne. Turn that back off. And then here, oh, that's your four-way flashers, I guess. I don't want that. That's a new one on me. I didn't know what that was. Over here is the important gauges, though. This is the stuff I use. Hold on a second. Focus. Thank you. I don't use the radio. Why? Because I use Google Music. But, focus again. All right, here I have my engine fan. So if I'm climbing a mountain or something like that, I kick that on. Keeps the engine cool. Over here is cruise control. So you turn the cruise control on and then you set it with this button. Over here we have the Jake brake. So you don't always have to apply pressure to your brake pedal going down a mountain. You let the engine slow you down. It saves wear and tear on your brakes. So you kick this on, and anytime you let off on the throttle, the motor has enough back compression to where it keeps you in control. This is new to my truck, or to this truck, to any truck I've ever driven before. Supposedly over every couple thousand miles, you have to rev your engine up at you have to be parked, rev your engine up, and for about 20 minutes, and it cleans out a lot of carbon within the exhaust. So what it'll do is I'll get a warning over here on my dash in that little computer screen right here, and it'll say, okay, you have to do this. So you park, and then you put it neutral and press this button and hold it, and then all of a sudden it revs your motor up to ungodly RPMs and cleans that carbon, kind of like cleaning a chimney. And over here on the far right, we have, well, the pictures pretty much explain it. You could dump the air out of your airbags. I usually do that when I drop a trailer, and when I hook up to a trailer. It relieves some of the pressure on the fifth wheel pin, which connects to the trailer. And then over here you have your traction control. Or no, that's your fifth wheel. That's to slide the fifth wheel, which our mechanics lock. This is useless because our mechanics weld our fifth wheels, so we can't slide those anyway. And then you got some more gauges over here. Your oil, fuel filter, and your suspension, the weight, suspension load, which I really don't use this gauge much anyway, because I scale out. I don't trust this. If I want to find out how much I weigh, I go to a cat scale at a truck stop. Then up here you got your normal stuff. You got your four-way, let me focus at night, you. So you got your four-way flashers, your headlights and running lights, and sleeper berth. Let's see, lights up in here. Hey, you can see the weeping angel. And then here you got your Qualcomm computer. So this is, and sometimes when I do videos and stuff, or I'm driving down the road, possibly doing a live broadcast while I drive, sometimes you'll hear this thing talking. I wish it had voice activation, kind of like phones and stuff do in your Google Glass, but it doesn't. You have to type in on this terrible keyboard, and it's really not responsive. Because this isn't really like glass, it's like a plastic. I really don't like using it too much. But so that's the dash of my truck. So let's kick this light on. So I knew you guys were curious, right? Yeah, probably not, but I wanted to show you anyway. So until tomorrow, I'll leave you with a dash shot. Peace out, guys.